Hello everybody, and welcome to my channel, Fertility, Hope, and Healing. My name is Dawn, and I'm a licensed acupuncturist and fertility coach, and I help couples all around the world to be able to achieve their dreams of having a baby. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about gratitude and how this can help you open yourself to receive a pregnancy. This video is for those that are either trying to get pregnant or having difficulty getting pregnant, but I'm going to be discussing a lot about those who are in particular having a lot of trouble with grief, loss, sadness while they're trying to conceive and it's not happening for them. So this video is for you guys. Please stay tuned to the entire video, because at the end of the video I'm going to go over some of the ways that you can use the laws of attraction to actually open yourself to receive a pregnancy. And before I get started, I want to just mention, if you'd like to join our community, please subscribe to this channel and click on the notification bell so you won't miss a video. We have a lot of videos on ways that you can naturally help yourself be able to get pregnant, and also in helping yourself prepare for if you're going to be doing assisted reproductive technology, and we would love to have you as a part of our community. But today I'm going to be talking about gratitude, and I really feel like this is a very, very, very important subject that my patients, I tell all of them to understand that it is going to be a blessing in your life if you can implement some of these tools, because it'll really switch your mind and transform your life to get into a better place despite your circumstances. So this is a really life tool that you can use all throughout your life. And you may have heard of people that practice gratitude, people like Oprah and Tony Robbins, that do this every single day, and it helps them every single day to have a very good perspective in life. And so I feel it's one of the most important things that I teach my patients, because it's also a part of a video that I did earlier called my #1 fertility tip, and that's de-stressing. Because if you practice gratitude, it really will help your mind and body to be able to de-stress, and then, like I said, open yourself up for a pregnancy. So why is it important for you to practice gratitude? Now, all of us women, we have emotions, and you know, there's sadness, there's grief and loss that really can be associated to pregnancies. Our hormones can be all over the place, especially if you're doing assisted reproductive technology or you're doing any kind of medication to help you for pregnancy. So really the biggest one I want to talk about is disappointment. Disappointment month after month when you're not seeing that you're getting pregnant can really turn into a lot of deep wounds for women, you know, that are trying to conceive, especially if it's gone on for a really, really long period of time. And why it's so important to, you know, really listen to this video and do some of the things it says, because if you do that for a long period of time, guys, it will block you from getting pregnant, because your body will be at a stressed out state and not safe enough to receive a pregnancy, okay? So, and it's natural for you to get into that pattern. I want you to know it's natural to feel sad, you know, and you want to feel those feelings, but you just don't want to get stuck in those feelings, okay? So the other thing is too, a lot of people can get stuck into and resign themselves into victimhood, you know. Oh, woe is me, I'm not getting pregnant and this is terrible. And a lot of times too, on the other end, people will actually start to become very silent about their situation. It's a very silent thing too amongst women, because they don't feel safe enough to talk about it and don't feel like they're going to be understood, you know, enough to talk about it. Now, there are support groups all over the nation here in America that really help women. There's also online support groups that are great on social media, and at least having an outlet would be really, really helpful. But understand, guys, I want you to understand this first and foremost when it comes to gratitude. It's like, just be thankful, guys, that you have somebody that you love in your life that wants to have a baby with you, because so many people don't have that in their life. And I mean, that's devastating to them, you know? So at least you have somebody in your life that wants to have a baby with you and that wants to create a family. We are so blessed if we actually look at it from a different perspective. So I really want to encourage you first and foremost to just try not to give to these emotions. Don't let your emotions direct you and your thoughts direct you into these feelings. Really stand firm and be focused on directing your thoughts and feelings towards things that are good, okay? That's my first advice. The second thing is I wanted to talk to you guys more about the science behind gratitude and what it actually can do for you. In our brains, we have something called the reticular activating system. And what this does is it filters through information that we receive for us to be able to focus on what's most important. Why I want to mention this to you guys is because what you focus on is what you're going to see. So if you are constantly focused on negativity, you're going to see negative things. If you're focused on positive things, you're going to see positive things. What you're focused on too really affects your behavior also. So why this is so important to understand is that when you start first trying to have a baby, you will start to see pregnant women a lot. You'll start to see baby carriages and baby furniture, baby clothes, and you'll see babies everywhere. You'll just be baby, 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 right? And you're probably going through that right now, some of you. And some of you, over time, if you're trying to get pregnant and it's an issue, you're always aware, you know, and super sensitive when you're seeing that, okay? But I want to teach you guys today how you can turn that around to be like something that's very, very positive in your life every time you see a baby. So stay tuned when I tell you about that. So when you're focused on gratitude, what will happen to you guys is when you, like I said, when you focus on something, you're going to see it everywhere. You're going to start focusing and seeing on things that you want to be thankful for. And you'll think about this, okay? So recently I had to go in, I'm just going to give you guys an example here. I had to go in for an examination, and you know, this is something that women have to do often all the time. And the thought just came to me that in this office space that I'm currently sitting at, there may be many women that are dealing with really bad chronic things like cancer or, you know, things of that sort. And here it is, I have a clean bill of health and I'm filling out my paperwork. I don't have any medications that I'm really taking except for a thyroid medicine, which happens to be more natural, called Nature-Throid. But yeah, I'm not on any medicines at all. I don't have any history of, you know, cancer in my family. So I'm saying no, no, no to all these things. And just the thought occurred to me, even though it's a pain in the butt to go in and get this exam every year, I was just like, I am so grateful that I have a clean bill of health, you know, and this is not going on in my life. And I'm thankful. This is how I do things too. I'm always thankful and say that this will never happen to me, okay? Just because I want to name it and claim it. So, you know, there's a lot we have to be grateful for, guys. So much every single day. So when you start to focus on gratitude, and honestly, guys, the only reason I was able to do that is really, I think, because of how I practice gratitude every single day, you know, and just consistently grateful for the things that I have in my life. It's so easy to really focus on what it is you don't have. But what I want you to do is to focus on all the blessings and the things that you do have and see how it'll change your life. So I want to teach you guys some ways that you can actually practice gratitude, really simple ways that you can start doing this right now. And that is simply just by starting doing a morning ritual or an evening ritual or both, okay? Every morning when you get up, you can just immediately in your mind be thankful for at least 3 to 5 things. You can either recite them or write them down. I personally like writing them down every single day. I personally like doing 5 of them every single day. And I like to be unique with it because, you know, it can be so simple to say I'm thankful for my home, thankful that, you know, I have a job and my husband, thankful for my husband, I'm thankful for my puppies or my children, you know, if you already have children. It's so easy to be simple, but when I want, and that's fine, you know, we need to be thankful for all those things, right? But I want you to be really thinking about unique things that you're thankful for, you know, just be thankful that you have this body, be thankful that you have all the working parts to get pregnant. And again, like I said, be thankful for a partner that you have in your life that wants to have a baby with you, and just grateful that, you have a body that can walk, and you know, and that you have all these abilities with your health. And the reason I say that, guys, is because a lot of times when you're going through any health issue, what happens to, you know, a lot of my patients is they start distrusting their bodies, because they'd say, well, this isn't happening for me, and then this is happening for everybody else, and I don't understand why is my body betraying me? And that's not what's happening here. Your body's only not receiving a pregnancy because it's just not the right time yet. I mean, let's just say that. It's not the right time for you health-wise. Probably there's something going on, you know, hormonally, emotionally. Your body is protecting itself, okay, in so many ways. And that's a good thing to be thankful for. But I don't want you to necessarily be thankful that you're going through all this. Never be thankful that you're going through it, or that you know, yeah, don't be thankful that way. What you want to be thankful for is that, you know, you have a body that's able to get pregnant, okay? Start really being specific and unique on what you're focused on when you're doing the practice of gratitude. And, you know, I want to just tell you, just have trust and faith that this will happen, because in the end, it really does work out good. If this is a true desire in your heart for you to have a baby, I want to tell you it's going to happen for you, okay? We don't know how it's going to happen because we don't know the future, but I mean, whether it is you have a baby on your own, or surrogacy, or doing IUIs and IVFs, or maybe also doing natural, or whatever it is, you know, or even doing adoption, which is amazing. And I've had several patients, so just a few, that decided to do that, you know, and a lot of it because they had complicated circumstances that they had to, and they felt the need to. It ended up well in the end because they got what they wanted, and that was a child in their arms, okay? So I just want you to know and be assured that in the end, it's always going to work out okay. Now, the fourth thing I wanted to talk about with you guys today is about the laws of attraction working in your favor for you to be able to open yourself for pregnancy, okay? And receive a baby. We're on the end of the year here, so a lot of people are making resolutions, and those people that didn't get pregnant this year are hoping that 2020 is your year. So let's claim that, okay? 2020 is your year. But here's the deal. I do believe in the laws of attraction. I do think that they're something that God set in motion in the creation of this world. That's just my own opinion. And, you know, again, what you're focused on is really, really important, you know. So what I would encourage you to do is, you know, when I was talking about the reticular activating system and how you're seeing these pregnant women all the time and these babies and so on and so forth, what I would like for you to do is to try and say, that is going to be me one day, and thank God, or thank you, I'm gonna be a mom one day, I'm gonna be pregnant one day. When you see a baby, you can say, I'm gonna have a baby one day. That's gonna be me one day, pushing that cart around with the baby in it. It's the baby clothes. Okay, I cannot wait for the day, and I'm thankful for the day that's gonna come, but I will be able to put clothes on a baby, all right? So just turn it around in your head, you know, from a place of anxiety and worry and fear and grief and disappointment. Turn it around to thankfulness that, you know, that's gonna be me one day. I know the hardest part is when you're dealing with fertility issues and a friend of yours or a family member becomes pregnant. That can be very, very difficult. But anytime you hear that, or anytime you're invited to a shower, a baby shower or something, just keep saying, that's gonna be me one day. Don't lose hope, don't lose faith, because I know, guys, no matter who you are, what's going on in your life, and no matter what age you are, it can happen for you, because I've seen so many miracles happen. If you guys are interested in any of our fertility programs with lifeharmonywellness.com, check it out at our website. We would love to have you a part of our family in success. We actually have a very good high rate of success. I was looking over the statistics this past year. 4 out of 5 women do get pregnant that go through my fertility program and stick with it to the end. So I would love to work with you. And if you guys have any questions, please leave it below. Give this video a like, share it with somebody you know that needs it. And guys, baby blessings to you, and I will see you at my next video.